Hello, this is Poonam Shukla, UR14CS028. This is my fifth WebTech lab experiment, and this is based on JavaScript DOM element and events. So by using add event listener and query selector, non-click this type of functions, we're gonna complete this code. And here, total 6 questions are given, and I'm gonna show you my code. And so first question is based on we have to retrieve the shortest and the longest word from a string. So I'm going to explain my code over here, and here you can see my code. And now, so this is my HTML file. Like here you can see I've given button and all these stuff, and this is the JavaScript here. By here in where string I'm storing my the string from where I want to retrieve the longest and the shortest string. So again here by using split function I'm splitting the strings. By using gap it will split the strings. So this hello will be first word and this will be second, and respectively. And then for the longest we are in a for loop, and if then we are checking with the first one with the second. If the second is the longest, then we are retrieving that. And we are doing this for shortest also. We are using the same logic. So here for shortest we'll retrieve the short value. So here you can see by document and the name of the form and the name of that input type text, and then dot value we are retrieving the shortest and the longest value. And for second we have to do BMA calculator. So we have to calculate if that person is underweight or the person is normal. So for that this is my code. So here I'm taking value in a text. So for text I've made this text box and all, and on that I'm taking my value, and from using name I'm retrieving it. So name of the form, this is BM form, the name of the form, and weight is the name of from where I'm getting value. And then after getting this height and weight value, I'm comparing it, and after calculating everything by height and the weight, I'm storing in a final VM, and then from final VM. So if it's less than 18.5, so that person is underweight, and if it's between 25 and 8.5, then that person is healthy. And so like that I'm showing my value. So and I'm also giving my alert function. So if that thing is not filled, so it will ask person to fill it properly. So now I'm gonna run it, my first two thing. So here by clicking on the button longest, see I'm getting the longest word over here and the shortest here, and the second BMA calculator. So I'm gonna give some weight, okay, 45, and then this. So you can see calculating the BM for that person. So it's showing 16.5, so that person is underweight. So it's showing that person should that's it, underweight. And by reset button it's clearing off the input thing. So now third question, it's based on currency converter. Here by using the for third question is the food farm, where we have to use random functions and all. By using that we have to arrange our farming product in a row and column. So I'm going to show you my code. And this is my code. Okay, so I'm taking values for row and column. So this is the function for grow. By clicking on button, click button. So I'm taking two pictures, an array of two pictures, and then I'm putting in a random function. So for on random function it will take, and then the rows, and by giving a for loop for one for loop for row um, row value, another for column value, and then by using this I'm executing my code. So here you can see if I'm running it. So I'm just putting an input 3 and 4. Here you can see planting garden. So you can see that my like pictures are coming, 3 rows and 4 column. And the fourth question is fourth is based on coin flip, and here's my head and tail count flip. Or if I click on the picture, it will change to head or tail, and it will give a random value, and according to that, so here from here I am retrieving my image. So image will also change. So from image.source I am changing my image from head to tail, and then I'm increasing the count. And if it's edge, so this is name. If it's edge, so then if I click on that image, so the second image will come and the count will increase. So the count will also be seen. So I'm gonna run it, show it to you. So yeah, see, if I click on this image, then one count is showing, and the second, then the tail will come. So according to that, how many times I show, the random number will be given. And now I'm gonna explain to my fourth experiment. This question, it's based on currency converter. So here I am using my drop down button. So here, if you want to change from Indian rupees to US dollar and US dollar to Indian rupees, so for if it's US dollar to Indian, so I'm using the amount I'm giving as an input into 67.5, and if I want to convert the opposite, the reverse of it, so 0.15. So value will be stored in amount. And now I'm going to show you how it's working. So here you can see I'm giving some random value, means our number like 232. I'm choosing it from Indian rupees to US dollar. So you can see 3 point something is coming. And now if I want to change the same number to US dollar to Indian rupees, it will show some value. Okay, so now I'm going to explain the last question is based on, here we have to calculate like amount. If you want to order a cake, then how much amount you have to pay. So three values are like three sizes are available, so medium, large and small. For that I'm taking input, and for that you have to calculate a price. So here you can see I'm calculating price, and tax is also there, so I'm adding that, and from that taxes. So if you want to give a tip, for that you can see, if you want to give a tip, so if this is a check button, I'm using check button. So if person will give 10%, so that 10% will be added into that price, and like that for 20% and 20% and 15 and 20%. So if yeah, so for getting the tip, I'm using query selector function. So here it will take and yeah, if I'm taking that yes, yeah, so by using and after calculating everything from price, like from ID price, it will show the value in span. And yeah, this was my